All right, we'll go with this young lady right here, then we'll go with Jeff Gluck, and then Mark Garrow.
Hi, Rontina McCann, NBC DFW. Last fall, the race started in the day, ended at night. There was lots of chatter on the radio, having to make adjustments because of the weather. Do you see it being a night race, maybe making it closer or something this year?
I think it'll be. It'll be somewhat similar to last year. You know, you'll still have the heat of the day going into the night, and into the deeper night. You know, so it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the challenge of going into the night race here at Texas, something different than we've done here in the past, and being on a Saturday night. So should make for an interesting race. I feel like a lot of guys have been really good here in the past during the daylight because of, you know, the hot slick racetrack having a better car setup, and now this time around it's about nighttime and about getting the most speed out of your car, the most grip out of your car. So we'll see how it all goes with everybody, but we like our chances.
Go over to Jeff, Mark Garrow, then Woody Kane.
Jeff Gluck from SBNation.com. Kyle, it's obvious to everybody that you're making a concerted effort to show a different side of your personality this year. Have you had any interactions with fans who maybe didn't like you before but have seen you trying to show that effort and change their mind about you or anything along those lines?
Yeah, I have. There's been people that have said, you know, we like the new you, or we like the married you, or whatever it might be from, you know. So I have had those people, but I've also had the other people who have said it feels like you're going soft on us, you know. So it's the best of both worlds, I guess. You know, it's good. You know, like you said, things have changed a little bit, and things have gone really well, and been a lot different. But yet, you know, still feel the same with on-track success and being competitive and all that stuff too.
What do you say to the people who say you're going soft?
I just say that you know, as long as the results don't go soft, we're okay.
Here to Mark, we'll go to Woody, Ryan, Bob, and then Nicole.
Mark Garrow, PRN. Kyle, with your engine failure at Vegas, Denny's at California, any nervousness about that? Obviously, the engine department's been overtime trying to figure that out. But or do you ignore that, or is that a little bit of a worry going into a weekend like this?
No, you try to not worry about that. You try to let the guys do their job, and you know, if you worry about it, then you're thinking about something that you're not supposed to be thinking about, or should be thinking about other things. So, to me, it's not a concern for us. I feel like Joe Gibbs Racing does a nice job, and has done a nice job for a long time at the engine department with Mark Cronquist and the guys. So, I hope that we'll be okay.
Let's go with Woody, Ryan McGee, Bob Pockris.
Woody Kane with MRN. Kyle, read somewhere that you're going to do the double duty at Nashville. Can you describe getting around that track and how you like that, and the whole situation of trying to take those off weekends to keep that truck program rolling?
Yeah, it's I am going to Nashville. I'll run both the Nationwide and the trucks there. So it's Dollar General's hometown, so it's going to be cool to go there and you know, spend a day with those guys, all the people and everybody that I have met or I haven't met, and go visit them on Thursday, the day before. But then on-track stuff, you know, the racetrack's real finicky. It's a fun place. It's a mile and a third, more like a short track almost. You know, you got real long straightaways, real fast speeds, and you get down in the corner and you have to use a lot of brake, but yet there's a lot of grip because of the concrete surface and the tire that Goodyear brings there. So, you know, with the trucks and the Nationwide cars being in there on the same weekend, I like it because it gives you a little bit. It's kind of like a Nationwide Cup weekend, I guess. You know, it gives you a little bit of a lead into. You know, you get a little bit more track time. Kind of gives you maybe a little bit of advantage. But I enjoy the back and forth stuff. And Nashville being a standalone non-Cup weekend seems to be a little bit more relaxing and I'd say a little bit easier. So I'm looking forward to going to Nashville.
Let's go Ryan, Bob, and Nicole.
Hey, Kyle. Ryan McGee, ESPN. You have won a race, could have easily won 4 this year. In the past, that's the kind of thing, the way that you've lost them, that probably would have kept you up at night. Being the points leader, does it help ease the pain a little bit about what could have been?
Not really, because you know, you still feel like you give them away, or you know, you screw something up. There's something in those races that has not allowed us to win those races, and so we you know, we don't spend a lot of time worrying about that, but you do have to worry about it a little bit. and try to fix it so then it doesn't happen again. You know, and I feel like in the 3 instances this year, Phoenix, you know, I think that was just we got beat. Jeff Gordon had a better car, period. It didn't matter if we would have made an outstanding adjustment, we probably still might have gotten beat. California, we fell a little bit behind on our adjustments. You know, we saw the lap times kind of favoring some other guys late in the run, and we just didn't adjust our car far enough. I told Dave, you know, I thought the car was okay, and he was looking at the speeds and going, man, we need to make a good change here. We didn't make a good enough change. And then last weekend, I should have been able to get up on the wheel and won that race, and I gave it away probably. So, you know, in 3 instances, we've had 3 different things there. So we just kind of work on those and try to make it not happen, and see what we can work on to make sure that doesn't happen. You know, our team wants to win. It's nothing more than getting out there and being in victory lane and spraying the champagne that we love any more than anything else. And our sponsors want to win, our manufacturer wants to win, and our fans want to win too. So that's what we're trying to shoot for.
Let's go with Bob and then over to Nicole.
Just to follow up on what you had said earlier, I mean, would KBM consider going nationwide or Cup, or did you tell them to go to talk to JD or someone else?
We just said that we would evaluate. I don't see. I mean, yeah, I've told you and I've told everybody here that KBM would like to go to nationwide. We'd like to have a full-time nationwide team next year and work towards that. And in order to work towards that, you'd work towards that this year. So, you know, if it came to be the right situation and we can get cars built or get cars from JGR, you know, it would all be a telltale thing. So we just have to wait and see. But, you know, right now our focus is on Charlotte and the truck race there and making sure we get the right stuff under Kimi that he can run well and be good and get some results and some success.
Over here to Nicole.
Hey, Kyle. Nicole Briscoe, ESPN. Kind of what McGee was talking about. Kevin Harvick has momentum right now because of the last 2 wins, but how much momentum do you guys get out of leading the points?
I wouldn't say there's much momentum out of leading the points. I think you're only as good as your last race. We've been consistent, and we've had that on our side this year, which is maybe a little different than maybe in the past. So we feel good with where we're at, no doubt, but we would like to have seen, you know, the 2 races, these past 2 races, be wins rather than third-place finishes. So, you know, we've got to work a little bit harder at figuring out how to win those races when it comes down to the final moments of a race. And if we can do that, we'll feel a lot better with the momentum and how things ride. You know, with where we're at in the points, you ask about momentum. Does it really help us carry week to week? It gives you a little bit, I guess, going to the next race. But to be honest with you, we'd rather have won the last 2 races and points take care of themselves that way than finishing third.
Anything else for Kyle Busch? Kyle, thanks for coming
No
in.
problem. Thank you.
And good luck this weekend.